Yeah, yeah, it's this Lex. It's Astrostetics. Let's get it, baby. Alright, y'all. This Drake, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne situation is now officially in the shadow world. And when we say shadow world, we mean that the moves are now low-key covert, not overt. Don't let that go over your head. It's a lot of low-key moves being made right now, but what's not low-key is legendary record executive Dame Dash announcing that Drake tried to purchase Dame Dash's stake in the Reasonable Doubt Masters. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but Lupe Fiasco came out and said a few months ago that Drake should actually purchase the masters from Hov's debut project. Remember, Lupe Fiasco came out and he said at Champagne Poppy, we'll keep it safe for generations to come. This is a grill and influenced an innumerable amount of rappers. To see it peddle such a lack of grace genuinely hurts my feelings a little bit. Ayo Lupe, real quick, you speaking at colleges, I need some punctuation in here, bro. I need some commas, some periods. You speak at colleges, like, your punctuation is wild. But also on savage-ish effort. Either donate it to a museum for safekeeping or seriously let Drake make an offer so he can put it where it needs to be. Or just keep the ish. OG, you should be infinitely proud of this. Without it, there is no me as I am, and I'm sure other MCs will agree. Did Drizzy actually take
what I was saying?
Okay, because I just mentioned Drake buying.
Yeah, I was trying to, you know, if I have the floor.
You do, but it's shared.
Okay.
So once you,
I respect that.
Once you stop making sense,
I just don't, you know, my girl looking at me crazy. I'm screaming into a phone for me, but like,
yeah, look at you.
But no, so look, you said earlier before I was a speaker, you said you're not really abreast to like the overall public consensus of certain things.
No,
right?
I know.
You're reserved.
I know half the population don't like Drake. I know the other half does.
But the nuance in it, when for me, like when it comes to the purchasing of things, the nuance in it now is currently, at least present day. I can't speak to, you know, months ago or a year ago. Present day, a lot of the public perception is you are buying these things not out of love and respect for said culture that you have been.
How do you know that? Has Drake ever said that?
Nobody, like I said, this perception is not based in me knowing for a fact. Public perception has never been based in that.
Hunter, you've already proven yourself to be a guy who doesn't read the things that he critiques.
No, that's not true. I just didn't read that.
Right, in a certain way, then it should be stewarded by people who know what the fuck they talking about very, very deeply and can write a book about it. Being biased, but I'm being biased. But cool. But I don't agree with the process anyway. I don't think we should be choosing who comes in and out and making decisions based on that shit anyway, right?
Yeah, that's real clear to me. You're saying if I had to talk about it, I will. Yeah. But if, to be honest, you don't really even think it's a worthwhile pursuit.
No, I think it's going to do more harm than good. And I think it's missing a lot of... I think you're going to miss out on a lot of beautiful things because of it. I think you're going to ostracize people. And like I said, it's going to be a group of motherfuckers who you think you actually controlling shit, right? And this dude's doing 50 city tours who you ain't never heard of. Because they like, fuck that dude. I'm finna do this because I love it. But now they the out group, but they selling more records than you and selling more tour dates than you. But you the spokesperson for hip hop. That don't make no sense.
Well, I appreciate that. It was a great answer as always. This is not.
I think we got bigger fish to fry. I think there's other cultural things that we get that us as black folks.
Y'all heard what Lupe said, right? Did Drizzy actually take Lupe Fiasco up on this offer, America? Legendary record executive Dame Dash, we have audio of him saying that Drake tried to purchase the masters. America, don't let Dame Dash's calm tone fool you in this upcoming exclusive audio. This is actually one of the craziest situations right now in music. These are the Reasonable Doubt masters we're talking about. America, listen to this.
Let's go back to the Drake thing. He was trying to buy it?
Yeah, he made an offer, and I don't know if he's going to close, but I think it is interesting what's going on with the Super Bowl shit. And, you know, strategically, for me, I think the best way would be for him to show up to the Super Bowl with a Rockefeller chain, you know, like a boss. So if he could close, If he wants to, let's finish it up and let's do it. But if not, it is what it is. A lot of people that are famous have hit me about buying it, and I know they want to, but I don't think they can afford it at the price. And I'm not disrespecting them, I'm not calling out no names, but there are definitely people that, a lot of pranksters, stupid. But like, if someone will go through all the problem and be like, let me show you a fake bank account and this, that, and the third, I would say, here's my lawyer. My lawyer will send him something. He don't even want to talk to him. Like, man, you tell him, send the paper, tell him. And then we press them and see if they're going to do what they never do. But it's just funny how many people really are hummer stunting. This is something that it's not about a profit thing. It's about art. It doesn't make but 100,000 a year. But the symbolism, I guess, and what you can do and how to monetize it for those 7 years, you can make a lot of money. But for those 7 years, and after that, you still own Rockefeller Inc. It's just reasonable doubt's not there. But for those 7 years, you could run it up, have a lot of fun, But just if you really want to buy it, and if you don't have 10 million, or don't call me, unless there's something creative you want to do. But other than that, just stop. You know what I mean? You just waste people's time. And it was funny at first, because I knew these things, and we set it up, tape it, all that shit. But when they playing, but now shit is getting serious. So they pushed the auction back to the 20th. And this is something else I'm going to teach people about this situation. I'm not going to get into it too much, but because the government came up, so they want their money first. No. Child support always gets their money first. So the more my kids get, the better. I'm not mad at that. I want them to put more child support. I want them to eat. Then comes the government, and they want millions of dollars. And then comes the people that have the judgment right now. So they're third in line to get paid. But this guy did all the work, went to the judge. These guys have been chasing this money for like 10 years. 10 years. And I almost feel sorry for them at this point, because I know they thought they were finally going to get that bread, but now they got to stand in line. And, that's what happens when you, to me, have a career in chasing someone that's investing in their dreams instead of and a good person.
So I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. That means war. I would imagine Jay-Z filing a clause that says the masters will revert back to him in 2031. That means he's interested about this particular part of his legacy. That's why in this clip, Dame said it makes about 100,000 a year. But Jay-Z, and this Dame Dash, said that Jay-Z brought him out to dinner several years ago and expressed a concern in purchasing his masters back. Now, y'all, what y'all think Jay-Z is thinking when he heard Dame Dash said that? Y'all know Hov was like, that ass B? Y'all know Hov since 444. He been very legacy adamant. America, this situation, I know Hov is pissed right now. He was like, yo, Drake tried to do that? Oh, word? And we see in our last video, we officially called Jay-Z Janos. Hov is collecting his infinity stones as well. So Drake pulling this move, he literally took a page out of Lupe Fiasco's book. If Drake would have got the masters, the next time somebody take up for Jay, Drake gonna tell him, come get his legacy out of my house. Drake really want to hit Jay-Z with one of those bars. He want to wear the Rockefeller chain like how he had Pharrell's chains in the Family Matters video. Oh my God. Yo, Drake, I see what you trying to do. Well, Drake, Dame Dash might owe Lupe Fiasco a finder's fee for brokering this deal. That deal does go through. Dame Dash really trying to eat off that end. He's like, hey, yo, you could also get a rock chain. Pop out to the Super Bowl in a rock chain, because that rock chain would symbolize that he also is a third part owner of those Reasonable Doubt masters. And that would be wild, America. Let's be honest. I could imagine that Hov is pissed about that. Drake would be on board of controlling what happened with that album for the next 7 years. Oh nah, like what? Hov is not feeling that. And as we could see, Hov is a legendary shadow boss. So you already know. Oh, Drake trying to finesse me on that? Let me pull some strings in. So Drake knows what he's doing, all right? And in the long run, I think we gonna see some kickback from a lot of these moves being made on both sides. The wrench in a lot of this stuff is that Diddy situation. The Diddy situation, it's the same thing that happened earlier on this year. After Kendrick Lamar dissed Drake on Like That, and he dissed J. Cole on Like That, Diddy's house got raided after that. So it's like you see the Kendrick and Drake, Lil Wayne Super Bowl, and then the Diddy situation. Those situations are what just hypnotize the public, and it dominates the media cycle. But now that this Diddy situation is heating back up, America, there's only a few ways that this could go. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Y'all know it's Astrostetics. Let's get it. Yeah.